Make sure you keep eating, okay? 3, 2, 1. Tell me how comfortable I was. It's children's seats. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. There's quite a bit on my docker to take care of. Docker means like on my to-do list, on my action items. And when there's a lot of things to do, it just makes you want to stop, to just do nothing. But then the things to do just sit there waiting to be done, and then more things come in to do. Catch 22, yeah. I thought of that because, I pause on reading every day within the past couple days, and I thought like this was like the last video. And I said, let me go check my calendar to see if this makes sense, the number. Baby, today I'm supposed to be on day 41 readings. And right now we are doing our 39th reading. So I have that one plus another one plus another one that I built up. I let build up because I didn't come and stay consistent with that. So the work, mi amor's the work. His subconscious revealed the location of his father's will. ¿Qué te pasa? I see that. And God built the double layers. I feel free to take off your shoes and keep eating. All right. Hello, hello. Let's go. A young man who attends my lectures had this experience. His father died and apparently left no will. However, this man's sister told him that their father had confided to her that a will had been executed, which was fair to all. Every attempt to locate the will failed. So, power of the subconscious mind. Prior to sleep, he talked to his deeper mind as follows. I now turn this request over to the subconscious mind. It knows just where that will is and reveals it to me. Then he condensed his request down to one word, answer, repeating it over and over again as a lullaby. He lulled himself to sleep with the word answer. The next rising, this young man had an overpowering hunch to go to a certain bank in Los Angeles where he found a safe deposit vault registered in the name of his father, the contents of which solved all his problems. Your thoughts as you go to sleep arouses the powerful latency which is within you. For example, let us suppose you are wondering whether to sell your home, buy a certain stock, sever partnership, move to New York or stay in Los Angeles, dissolve the present contract, or take a new one. Do this. Sit quietly in your armchair or at the desk in your office. Remember, there is a universal law of action and reaction. The action is your thoughts, the reaction is a response from your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is reactive and reflexive. The subconscious mind is reactive and reflexive. Okay. This is its nature. It rebounds, rewards, and repays. It is the law of correspondence. It responds by corresponding. As you contemplate right action, you will automatically experience a reaction or response in yourself, which represents the guidance or answer of your subconscious mind. In seeking guidance, you simply think quietly about the right action, which means that you are using the infinite intelligence resident in the subconscious mind to point where it begins to use you. From there on, your course of action is directed and controlled by the subjective wisdom within you, which is all wise and omnipotent. Your decision will be right. There will only be right action because you are under a subjective compulsion to do the right thing. I use the word compulsion because the law of the subconscious is compulsion. I just want to pause there and contemplate that a little bit because I think, like, if you don't just put a synonym in your mind and say, like, the subconscious mind is synonymous with source, it's synonymous with God, it's synonymous with Allah, with Buddha, Krishna, etc. Right? Like, if you don't do that, then you may think like you just talking to yourself, and how is the human part of me supposed to help me with this? And it's like, it's not. You're not talking to yourself, you're talking to source within yourself. You're talking to the power that lives within you, that knows all, that sees all, that this, that, like, infinite source, infinite intelligence lives in you, and you're talking to that. Looks like a challenging one. Sounds like a challenging one. I'm sure you got this. And you got that food. The secret of guidance. The secret of guidance or right action is to mentally devote yourself to the right answer until you find its response in you. The response is a feeling, an inner awareness, an overpowering hunch whereby you know that you know. You have used the power to the point where it begins to use you. You cannot possibly fail or make one false step while operating under the subjective wisdom within you. You will find that all your ways are pleasantness and all your paths are peace. That's the goal, y'all, to be so locked in, so plugged in with source. I knew you would. Yeah. All right. Highlights to recall from this chapter. We're going to do 5 of them. Oh, wait, no. We're doing both pages, so we're going to do all of them. He has 12. Number 1, remember that the subconscious mind has determined the success and wonderful achievements of all great scientific thinkers or workers. Talk to your scientists that you know and ask them how they use their subconscious mind to help them resolve issues and create have new creations and just be overall problem solvers. Number 2, by giving your conscious attention and devotion to the solution of a perplexing problem, your subconscious mind gathers all the necessary information and presents it full blown to the conscious mind. Okay, the puzzle. If you don't stop looking for the puzzle, if you don't stop looking for that green and white towel, then you will find that green and white towel because it's there. So whatever you focus on grows. So if you're like, well, like this is the home I want, or this is the car I want, or this is the health I want, or whatever the case is. It's like if you keep focusing on that, then it will come, period. Okay, number three, if you are wondering about the answer to a problem, try to solve it objectively. Get all the information you can from research and also from others. If no answer comes, turn it over to your subconscious mind prior to sleep, and the answer always comes. It never fails. But number three, you gotta again make sure you do as best as you are able to. Number four, you do not always get the answer overnight. Keep on turning your keep on turning your request over to your subconscious until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. Number five, you delay the answer by thinking it will take a long time or that it is a major problem. Your subconscious has no problem. It knows only the answer. Number six, believe that you have the answer now. Feel the joy of the answer and the way you would feel if you had the perfect answer. Your subconscious will respond to your feeling. Oh my, okay. Just just locking in on something that I'm very grateful to receive in this lifetime, even though it's not here yet. I mean, now. It exists, right? Out there in the ethers, but I experience it now. But that's the goal. I tell you, y'all, not being arrested would make my dreams come true somewhere. All right. Any mental picture, number seven, any mental picture backed by faith and perseverance will come to pass through the miracle working power of your subconscious. Trust it, believe in its power, and wonders will happen as you pray. Number eight, your subconscious is the storehouse of memory. And within your subconscious are recorded all your experiences in childhood. Hmm? Right there, yep. I want to sleep on the beach. That's what I want to do. One of these days, right? God's gonna be with somebody, and I'm gonna have a little small thing on me that I just have real close. So I'm gonna knock it out. Okay, I'm gonna sleep so well. The next chapter is about sleep too. That's funny. You're tired. All right, number eight, your subconscious is a storehouse of memory, and within your subconscious are recorded all your experiences, childhood, pardon me. Number nine, scientists meditating on ancient scrolls, temples, fossils, etc., are able to reconstruct scenes of the past and make them alive today. Their subconscious mind comes to their aid. Okay. And I'm more so tired because of all the things that are to be done. It's not like so much has happened. I've done so much. Da, da, da. It's like the thought power that it's taking. And we're not going to talk about the sleep I'm getting. Bed soon come, everything. Like, your mattress soon be a thing of the past. All right. Number 10, turn over your request for a solution to your subconscious prior to sleep. Trust it and believe in it, and the answer will come. It knows all and believe in it, and the answer will come. It knows all and sees all, but you must not doubt or question its power. Power is number 11. The action is your thought, and the reaction is the response of your subconscious mind. If your thoughts are wise, your actions and decisions will be wise. Number 12, guidance comes as a feeling, an inner awareness, an overpowering hunch, whereby you know that you know is an interstate sense of touch. Follow it. Man, I'm tired. Man, I'm awake. Hey, girls. Yeah, of course. We're almost done though here. Um, the two more, day 40 and 41, tonight. Tonight, for sure, because it don't feel great. It don't feel great to have things on on our plate that already supposed to be eaten, I'm supposed to already ate this, right? And not supposed to as if like if I don't do this, it's gonna be a problem or I'm gonna get punished or something like that. But it's like it's my own commitment to myself. So I'm apologizing to myself for not showing up. Like no one here has garnished enough attention or focus, energy for me to say like my bad, Luis, like I haven't been around and I know you've been, so excited for me to come in and read with y'all. And, my apologies about that. I was like, okay, enjoy that. There's no one here that is, you know, showing that they're open to and really plugged in and locked in like that. I'd see you in my Telegram. You come here to the Telegram and join us. Just click the button, boom, boom. Right? And if you don't know about Telegram, it's an open platform for anybody. It's like WhatsApp. There's no cost. There's no anything. Just a lot of us traders, day traders, know about it. Okay, chapter 13. Your subconscious and the wonders of sleep. Okay, you spend about 8 out of every 24 hours, or 1/3 of your entire life. That's wild to me. In sleep. This is an inexorable law of life. This also applies to the animal and vegetable kingdoms. It's not wild on the other note because it's like, don't your spirit just want to live its own life? Do you? Many people have advocated the theory that you get tired during the day, that you go to sleep to rest the body, and that a reparative process takes place while you sleep. So he's saying it's a theory. I'm already like, yo, what you about to talk about right now? What you about to say, bro? What you about to say? How you gonna come at sleep? Like I'm excited to see what he about to say. Nothing rests in sleep. Your heart, lungs, and all your vital organs function while you are asleep. If you eat prior to sleep, the food is digested and assimilated. Also, your skin secretes perspiration, and your nails and hair continue to grow. Your subconscious mind never rests or sleep. Okay. Physically, conscious, conscious mind is like sleeping. Like you being alert to be able to do something is sleeping. But the subconscious is always awake, baby. Always. Spirit is always up. Spirit. There's no tiredness. Tiredness is a human thing. So your subconscious mind never rests or sleeps. It's always active, controlling all your vital forces. The healing process takes place more rapidly while you are asleep, as there is no interference from your conscious mind. Remarkable answers are given to you while you are asleep. And then they got this little section that before we close out, while we sleep. Dr. John Bigelow. Is this it's a Bigelow, like the T Bigelow, a famous research authority on sleep, demonstrated that at night, while asleep, you receive impressions showing that the nerves of the eyes, ears, nose, and taste buds are active during sleep. And also that the nerves of your brain are quite active. He says that the main reason we sleep is because the nobler part of our soul is united by abstraction to our higher nature and becomes a participant in the wisdom and foreknowledge of the gods. Mm. Mm. All right, y'all. We're gonna get into more of this. This is the next thing. No sorries needed over here. This ain't the Bible. We are not Bible readers, Quran readers, Kabbalah readers. I've read most of them, most of the parts in a lot of them. Not Quran, didn't read the most of it. I read a great portion. The Bible, I read a lot of it. Kabbalah, quite a bit here and there. But we're reading The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. You read that book? The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. It's from a collection of books for wealth, essential prosperity, and the subconscious. What is the subconscious? The subconscious is the part of our being that controls how we live, controls what we perceive, controls how our nervous system responds, especially in moments of safety when our body needs to respond, right? Or react when it's either the excuse me, not the anti, but the sympathetic versus the parasympathetic um, response, meaning, am I going to, the sympathetic is fight, flight, freeze, fawn. And fawn is like a version of people pleasing. And then the parasympathetic is where we rest, digest, breathe easy, learn, etc. And the subconscious is what's going to be how you show up. You're either going to show up, say, there's tension in your at work or in your relationship. Are you going to be passive aggressive about it? Are you going to be direct? Are you going to not say nothing at all? All of that, all, any in which way you respond is being controlled by your subconscious. It's said that like 95% of our actions are from our subconscious mind. This is science, this is psychology, this is quantum physics. So it's like every field agrees to these terms, that we have a conscious mind, that we like have our senses and we choose what we're going to say and do. But even though it feels like we're choosing and saying what we're going to do, most of what we say and do is due to what has been built and wired and coded into our subconscious, into our beliefs about ourselves, about the world, what we have access to or not. Like, so say for instance, right now, I consciously know I deserve wealth. I consciously know I deserve luxury. I consciously know I have the right to be rich. I have the right to be happy. I consciously know that everything on this planet that anyone else could access, I could access to. I consciously know that, we live in a world where people, you know, some people look down on highly melanated people. I consciously know that we live in a world where some people look up to and praise highly melanated people. I know I'm conscious that we live in a world where sometimes people fear highly melanated people. I consciously live in a world where I know and I perceived, right, how many people that are highly melanated are not living a life of luxury, are not living a life of ease. And I have seen the opposite. Now I don't see it as much. It's not as much presented in my reality and my programming and my subconscious. This information, but I know it consciously be to be true. Consciously, that's conscious. Now the subconscious. The subconscious is I get here and I have nervous feelings. My body starts emitting nervousness about being here because my subconscious belief, what I was programmed with, what I was conditioned to believe is true, what I made a unconscious decision on that formed a belief within me is that I'm not supposed to be here. How did that come into play? Through what came through the subconscious and conscious. The subconscious, watching videos, watching movies, watching reading books, like but I want to do like more visual things because images, like the subconscious based on images a lot more. um Brochures, websites. I tell you, when I was looking up luxurious houses, tell me how many highly melanated people I've seen on their website. Tell me, when you watch movies and you see people living a life of luxury, who what skin tone. Tell me, when you walk around, when you think of areas and societies and like places that are more cared for, more luxurious, more people waiting on you, more respect, more cleanliness, higher quality. Who do you also imagine being there? That's the subconscious. The subconscious, like, is saying that even though somebody could say, "Hey, come in, you're welcome to be here." Consciously, you hear those words. Your body, due to what's been programmed into the nervous system and into the brain and into the subconscious, says, no, it's not safe for me to be here. Highly melanated people don't receive this. Highly melanated people get pushed out of these things. Highly melanated people get looked down when they're in these spaces. So my body like feels nervous about being here, afraid to speak up, not wanting to do anything that will get me in trouble or get me kicked out, like all these nervousness that that didn't. Whoa. Extremely big, right? Ginormous. I see how you did the from here. Yeah, I'm able to see it too. I see how you did the two sides with the four squares. Make a hole. Yeah, because there's only four of those big squares. Understood. So, Fatmal, and let me know if I'm pronouncing your name, if it's Ibrahim or the Fatmal. Uh, Thanks for asking that. Thanks for saying what you don't want, right? Because, yeah, leave what you don't want. Bye. People ask, like, why you always like Russian Christian minded people like out of here? And it's like, because you don't want to hear this. Like, you're not even ready for this. Like, you so under a spell, you so programmed, you so wired into what you believe is true. Like, anything that is out of it is going to be a threat to you. It's going to be a threat to your nervous system. It's going to be a threat to your subconscious. If your subconscious tell you, no, you learned all your life. It's like God is the way, and God is a man, and I need to not have sex. On I'm shaming myself if I want to have. God is me, right? Yes, God. Named my son God. Uh, so there's gonna be some challenges. There's stay some challenges, man. That we grow through. But yeah, all these things, and I'm telling you that no, that's not true. That's gonna really not feel safe to you. If you tell a narcissistic tendency, the parent, that like, you did this and you hurt me this way and you blah blah blah, you did that. Of course, 9 out of 10, you're not going to see a change or a person choose that. Who was talking about this? I believe Shadera, the slum flower, because of the ego death. Right? It's gonna take a lot for somebody to really like choose to be aware of and acknowledge and take accountability for who they've been, what they believe, what they've did or not did due to their subconscious programming, right? Like, shorties don't come out the womb narcissistic. Shorties don't come out the womb rapist. Like, something happens. Something programs them to show up in that way. And thus, not to say it's a excuse for them to show up in that way. Not to give, you molested me as a toddler, right? That's what I was molested as a toddler, and then after. And it's okay. Like toddlers, they'll be all right. Like, no, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that you did what you did. That's still your kind of you saw on you to take accountability and do differently. Yet when somebody's been programmed within their subconscious to be a certain way, it's a workout. It's a challenge to say, okay, let's do and be something else. Um Eat that last pizza. Oh, you already ate the last piece of sushi. Go ahead and put the sushi tray in the bag and then throw that bag away. So yeah, your subconscious is the main one running the show. Technically, it's the main part of you that's running the show. And I love to say the subconscious is synonymous with source. And then it's like a mix of human in there. Let's pick the the bag and the on the wall. Bag. And you just threw it in the garbage. I appreciate you. Go ahead and get the book and put these away too, because we're gonna be leaving very soon. So yeah, great way to end the boost. Energy. I've lifted my energy with that one, Ibrahim. I appreciate you. I appreciate the OD. Yeah, the subconscious mind is a part of ourselves that controls 95 plus percent of what we do consciously and unconsciously. And it is the driving factor that we have a communication and connection with, that when we communicate with it and lock in with it and get to know it, aka get to know ourselves and hear when it's speaking to us, intuition, right? Sources guidance. Um, it really helps us to choose the reality that we desire and walk in that path. What you say, baby? Oh no, we're leaving. Let's put that away. We're heading out. Yeah. I know we'll be back, but we got to get to this offices before they close. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, no, I don't want to pull out a whole train set now, so, because even very soon is too soon to be having time to do a or having taking the moment to do a full bridge set. But we'll do it when we get back. Yeah, we'll definitely be coming back here. All right, y'all. I'm gonna practice that question more and more because it's my main topic. It's the main thing I talk about. The main thing I'm focused on. It's the main thing that matters to me to help us literally have the most peaceful, prosperous, purposeful, um, empowered life that we want to have. It's like plugging in with the subconscious and clearing what's in there that doesn't serve us and putting in there what we want, you know? And the subconscious serves us. It's the part of us that, again, plugged in with source, that's here to do and give you anything that you want, anything that you're asking for, anything that you're focused on, anything that you're constantly putting your attention on. That's how your garden grows. What you say, um so you're planting seeds. What you think of, you're planting seeds, and you water it with how much time and attention and focus you give it, and then eventually it comes to pass due to the source and the subconscious. All right. Breathe easy.